Today, a video is all about interesting life experience of few people. Firstly, let's look on to the dream killer. There is a girl of 14 who has weird and bad dreams initially. Then after she realized that is not happening now but from her childhood at the age of 5. Her dreams were filled with deaths of people who she already knew. Later, when her school reopened after vacation, she had chilled herself down and was ready to school. And after reaching her classroom, she saw her principal walk through her class and say that one of her classmates had committed suicide. And this girl couldn't stop her crying, as she had seen her classmate die in her dream around the same time of the incident took place now. And this was the first time her dream death come true. In her whole life, she has foreseen the deaths of 2 colleagues, 3 grandparents, friends' grandparents, 2 school teachers, and a lady whom she met for 3 minutes and 3 friends too. A real strange life for this girl who could see people die in a dream but couldn't do anything. But this doesn't seem like a coincidence too. And now let's go on to a friend who traveled through time. Really interesting. This is about a boy named Chris who used to play a lot of games in his computer and was very cool with our society. Later, he met his new neighbor named Gavin who really became very good friends because they both had very good gaming skills too. They often went to each other's house for gaming. One day, Chris knocked Gavin's doorbell and a grandpa opened the door. Chris asked the old man about Gavin. The old man replied that he was Gavin. Chris thought he was kidding and Gavin was out. So Chris returned. Then later, Chris again knocked the doorbell and it was Gavin who opened the door. And Chris inquired about the old man. Gavin replied that there was no one like that in the house. Chris was shocked and Chris couldn't sleep that night thinking of that incident. And he later went to Gavin's house at the midnight and there was no one except a machine which was looking like a time traveling machine. And now Chris is all clear that Gavin has time traveled. And then Chris remembers his mom saying that there was a grandpa who was excellent gamer 10 years back who lived in this house. And now let's talk about Mr. Know-It-All. It's common for all of us to know the dialogue of a favorite movie which we have watched for a dozen of times. But this man from his childhood has spent his time memorizing dialogue of his favorite movie that aired on TVs. And he made a habit that he was able to memorize the whole movie in an hour. But the interesting fact was that he could sense the dialogue of a new movie that he has never seen or which has released an hour ago. And he would never get scared of horror movies as he knew the dialogues before. So there are many incidents like this, but our life is totally different for all of this. So know that we can't visit every place or meet every person or do every job. And we don't have to play every game to know what winning feels like. And we don't have to hear music to understand the meaning. Love or laugh, fear or pain doesn't matter. We just need to close our eyes for a minute and think how to live our life according to our comfort and our happiness.